Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are going to be playing I'm on Observation Duty 6. Now, I'm starting a little late today because Steam hates me. I don't know why, but like if I tried to download something off the internet, I'd probably have like a 5 GB file in probably like 5 to 10 minutes, most likely. And then you just, open it with like WinRAR and then transfer it over to the file you want it in, and then you're done. And you could run it in like 10 minutes tops. With Steam, you try to download like a 5, I think it's like a 7 GB game, but it said only like 3 GB of download. I think it's because it's compressed when you first get it. But, anyways, I tried to download this game like 20 minutes before the stream because I forgot to have that fully like set up. I only download them like the day before I'm gonna stream them. But I forgot to have it set up, and then I try to download it, and it takes literally like half an hour to finish downloading, even though it's not that big a game. I don't know why Steam like throttles your downloads so much, but it really like is the least efficient system I have ever seen when it comes to downloading things. And I'm not sure why. Like, I mean, Steam is great in like every other respect. It just, when I try to download something quickly on it, it just doesn't. It really just is the slowest downloader out of anything. But anyways, that is why I'm like 10-15 minutes late to getting the stream going, which isn't not the biggest delay, which is good. But we're going to get into it, and hopefully, I mean, there's 6 levels here it looks like. Hopefully I'll probably just go left to right, like, that way and then that way. But hopefully, I'm hoping we can get 2 levels done per stream for 3 streams, 2 each. Pretty easy. But if they're super easy and we just kind of blow through them, we might do 3 a stream. Or if they're extra difficult, we might need to do like 1 to 2. 2 preferably, 1 maybe if it's difficult. Ooh. Interesting. Increased anomaly difficulty, penalty from false reports. No penalty from false reports. Okay, so this is how it was in the other games, essentially. This is kind of harder. And I'm guessing the penalty, I think I have seen people play this game before, and I believe, if I remember correctly, maybe, the penalty might just be that it shuts down your cameras for a little bit. Like it needs a reboot if you do too many false reports. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what the hard difficulty does exactly, but we're gonna do a normal to start out with. If we want to go back and do the hard ones of the levels, I think that might be good. Train. Locals have reported large quantities of anomalous events happening at the location. The epicenter seems to be the parked locomotive at the center of the railway station. A body was found inside the train. We have not yet been able to identify the body due to the extreme damage caused to it by what appears to have been a gigantic blunt instrument wielded with immense strength. Strange mumbling resembling no known language has been heard from the train. Numerous passengers have reported luggage disappearances and leaving the train with items they did not enter the train with. Okay, then. Hold down report anomaly. What does that mean? Do I not need to like click things? Do I just need to like hold down somewhere and it'll report it? That would be good. Switch cameras A and D, that's good. Also, yeah, that's pause. So pretty much the same. Pretty much the normal here. But I'm kind of nervous. Who knows what we're getting into this time? This seems a lot more oh. Oh, yeah, we can just okay, we need to start memorizing. 4 things of luggage up there. Got a fire extinguisher, 2 things of luggage in the back there. Backpack, sandwich, 2 bottles, 2 bags. Bag lunch there. Yeah, I understand. 3 televisions. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. How many sodas is that? 6? 7? I think 7. Not that I'm gonna remember that, probably. Luckily, it's not too crowded. I think it's a good mix. It's not like the, what was it? The store. Also, if we can just report things by hovering over them and clicking, and there's no penalty for reporting, let me just test this. Is this supposed to be open? Wow, that's fancy actually. No anomalies found. Okay, so yeah, you can just report things. That is good. And we've figured out that that thing was supposed to be open, so that is also a bonus. Hmm. Now it's once again probably gonna take a while to kind of get the whole thing down to knowing what anomalies are, and every game you go into, every level you go into is kind of its own challenge when you first get into it. Is that, are those supposed to be there? Were those there last time? I don't recognize them, but I may have just not looked at them. Yeah, I just didn't look at them. Was there anything on this table? Yeah, as as it being the first time, I'm probably just gonna report anything that I'm not sure about, just to help with memorization. Wasn't there something right here? Fairly certain? No? It's only on this side. Okay. That is good. Plant. Everything here looks fine. Okay, so we haven't seen any anomalies yet. Or was this always knocked over? Let's just report it. Man, I like how easy it is to report things, but definitely if we ever go to hard mode, I'm gonna need to be a lot more cautious. Oh gosh, I didn't even look in the back here. I only looked at like this station and these, and nothing back that way. That's gonna come back to bite me, I'm fairly certain. No, this chair was not always turned like that, was it? I remember being able to see these controls. Okay, that's a bit terrifying. Yeah. Good. Very good. We got something. Although now that the anomaly reporting process is easier to do, I'm kind of worried they're going to make the anomalies harder to see because they're, because it's counteracted by being a lot easier to report. But let's just hope not, and let's hope that was the only anomaly that's going on right now, because I'm not seeing any others. Emergency exit. Emergency exit. Nothing else weird here. It's really hard to tell the first time you go through. And I'm not exactly sure what the style of anomalies are going to be. Is that supposed to be all warbly? Because that looks a bit distorted. It might just be the mirror, though. Yeah, it's just... Excusez-moi. It's just the distortion in the mirror. It's fine. That's probably fine. It looked like it was... Yeah, apparently. Let's start reporting things. Because we're missing some stuff, and I would like to find some of it before we die, hopefully. Or the color of this towel. Oh, this cup is here. Is this always here? Because, yeah, we only found one anomaly so far. And I mean, that's something. Oh, hi. Because I mean, one anomaly is an amount to start with to have memorized, but I preferably would get at least 4 or 5 in the first run. So the captain's chair can turn, there can be a bunch of smoke at the captain's chair, and there can be a light in that garbage. So far, all of those are very clear. So we've only found, like, obvious ones. But there has to be some minor ones around here, because it was putting up the warning before any of those manifested. Is there supposed to be writing on this? I feel like there should be, just logically. No? I guess maybe the writing's on the other side of it. Which is fine, you know. I'm not seeing anything else wrong. What about this? No, the sandwich is normal. I was thinking, wasn't it a double, like, stacked sandwich? But I think that was in the other camera. Hi. X? X? What do you mean X? Um. All right, I'm leaving. Okay, bye. Okay, I can't report it. I'll just move on. There's nothing. I didn't see nothing. Is this supposed to be turned this way? It's such a small detail that seems wrong to me. No, okay. So it's supposed to be facing that way. Good to know. Okay, anomalies have taken over. That's great. I don't know what it was with the one I couldn't fix, but you know. Anomaly report. What does that mean? Oh. Oh. This is like what we missed. So there's an object movement in the dining car. I like this because this kind of thing is what you need. Also, I did not miss the ghost in the passenger car. I just couldn't report it. what was I supposed to do? I don't know. Because it literally just kept telling me no. So let's try that again. There was object movement and a poster anomaly. I'm gonna try to see where the poster anomaly was. Let's see. Sleeping car, dining car. I think here's where the object movement was. I don't see anything out of place though from where everything was last time, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then WC is where the poster anomaly was. It must have been this, and I never noticed. So this can change. This can turn. There can be smoke down here. There can be a ghost here that you can't report. There can be something in the garbage in there. I guess recycle? Garbage? Probably garbage. I don't see a recycling thing on it. I haven't seen anything in here, even though I tried to report a lot of the stuff in there. Even though there was just nothing in there. But that's good. I'm glad that it tells us what we missed at the very least, so we can kind of start to get that idea of what all the anomalies can be. Ooh, that's good to remember, is that there's these little pouches, whatever these are. Are these like tray tables? Drop them down, there's a little tray in front of you, probably. But those are good to remember that they're there, because these don't have them because they're two-sided. There's no writing on that. These all seem to be, and that's supposed to be knocked over and empty, so that's good to remember. Exit. Need to remember where the exit signs are, because as we learned from the last one, they like to take the exit signs away. But I like the new reporting system. That's a lot easier. The only issue with it is, well, the ghost is one of them, in that it just doesn't let you report it. I don't know how we're going to get around that next time the ghost comes up, but we'll figure out a way. Maybe I need to like mostly report somewhere else and then quickly move my mouse onto it to like force it into reporting it. I don't know. There's 3 buttons on this. Violet is at the top. We'll try to remember that. World Smile Day. Oh, chair turned again. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't like that screen. It is a disturbing anomaly fixed screen. I mean, it's better than having the anomalies, but come on, man. Report window. Oh. I was like, I remember it said right click for report window. Does this mean that you can't report these normally? That must be why the ghost wasn't allowing me to report it, is because there was actually a separate report for ghosts. Which is weird. I don't know why that is, but I guess if I can't report something, I'll try to look to see if it's on the separate report form. So we should have an anomaly. Oh, we already had an anomaly with the captain's chair. We should have more anomalies at some point soon here. But so far, everything seems hunky-dory. Not noticing anything obviously out of place. If there is an anomaly, it must be somewhat hard to see. Because, yeah, everything looks fine. Was that cup always there? I think it was, but we're going to report it anyways. You're not right. You're a different texture. Get thee gone. Something just moved there. It's like a very common trend throughout this entire game. Is this supposed to be facing? Yeah, because that's self-serve, right? I don't know, I thought it was weird that this was the only thing facing outwards instead of inwards, but it makes sense. But yeah, it's a pretty common trend throughout all of these games for me, where I just am constantly asking, like, was that always like that? And was that always there? Because it's pretty much all that I say. Because you never know. It's very hard to keep track of every little detail on the screen. There's a light switch and a plug-in. Why are there all these plugs, like all these plug-in places, but nothing's actually plugged into them? I don't think out of any of the plugs that are... Hi, this door's open. I don't think out of any of the... Wait, and the door's still closed in the mirror. That's a bit weird. That's definitely an anomaly. I assume this will change at some point. Fire evacuation plan. That might change at some point. The Smile Day one will definitely change at some juncture, but not just yet. Okay, everything's fine so far. We found a few anomalies without too much issue. I swear, these games just get to me so much. I don't know why, but I keep thinking I see movement. I think it's just because this is one of the only games that I look really intently to try to see if anything's changing, and it kind of makes your brain play tricks on you. Because you're kind of looking at it expecting it to change, and so it does change, but not it's like not it doesn't actually change. It's just your brain shows you what you're wanting to see. So I always see little... is this the right color? I think so. We'll just throw that out there. That's not right. You're not supposed to be here. Although, realistically, you should probably have a fire extinguisher in the front area. But, you know, who am I to judge? I'm no fire safety officer or whatever the title would be for that. Every time I see this, I think it says like bow bow, but I think it says bun bun or something. It's hard to tell. It's a weird font. Didn't I use no? Oh, light anomaly. Oh, private C. All right, interesting. I don't know if you have to report light anomalies through that, but seeing as how it wouldn't let me report the other one, like the ghost, and that's another thing that's on that list, I assume. But yeah, I was looking here, I was wondering if there was supposed to be an exit sign there. I don't think there is. I think I was just thinking of like these doors, but just in case, yeah, no. You gotta be careful though, because yeah, this door has an exit sign, but the other one doesn't. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything else, and that's not good. But the button's still in the right order? Yeah, it looks like it. Something else seems weird about that backpack, but I think it's just my brain again. We're probably fine. No, we're fine. It's all fine. Nothing's wrong here. The anomalies don't exist. They can't hurt us. 2 o'clock. I have to be missing some anomalies here. I don't know where, but I feel like based on how much time has passed, I haven't got all of them. Cup is still there, plates, everything's still in the right position. This hasn't changed as far as I can tell. All that looks fine. The luggage is still normal, I think. Unless it changed like color. But I don't think it did. Yeah, it seems fine. I do wonder if false reports really do nothing in this, or if like false reports might might like speed up the process to the next or progress to the next anomaly. So you get more anomalies the more you false report. That would make sense to me. But it just seems weird to be able to report anything and everything without any consequences. But I guess that's what hard mode is for. Which we may have to play once we have memorized all this stuff. Because that would be nice to have some extra challenge after having memorized all the normal mode anomalies. And I don't even know what it means by like harder anomalies. Maybe it just means that it'll more often do smaller things. Is that like Pandora's box or something? What is that? I don't even know. There was something moving around inside that box. But yeah, if there's a lot of smaller anomalies later on, or like in the hard mode, then that might be too difficult. Because the small anomalies are the hardest ones to find for sure. Like if the toothbrush just changed what direction it was facing, that's it's not really an easy thing to figure out. I swear this room is like full of things that could change, and I haven't seen a single difference in it. Oh hi. That's definitely not right. I'm just waiting for that ghost to come back so I can report them properly this time. Cause they're gonna get it. If they try to show up again, they're gonna know my wrath. And by my wrath, I mean the wrath of whoever comes in and cleans up all these anomalies for me. Because that's not in my job description. Buttons are fine. Okay. How did this change? I don't know. Did I look at this while it was changed? Because it looks very distinct. If that was anything else, aside from maybe if they like change the writing slightly, I'd probably notice it. This door's open. You can't get past me on that one. You know, it is interesting because this is almost like a mix of the third games. You know, you take a picture of the anomaly. Did this always have writing on it? I think so. Yeah, it's like a mix of the third game's report system and the cameras of all the other games. Hmm. Were these always not on a plate? If that's not an anomaly, that is going to bother me. Not not because it's not an anomaly, but because somebody out here decided to put their food, their like sandwich, directly onto the tray table thing without any plate or napkin or anything. Like, that just disturbs me in general. I mean, it might just be that I'm a very particular person when it comes to food safety. Probably because I took that culinary class back in my high school years. But, well, actually, well before that, I was very particular about hygiene when it came to food. So maybe that's the only reason it's bothering me, and maybe nobody else cares about it. But personally, that seems like a crime against humanity. I still have not seen anything go wrong here, which is so weird. I feel like that room is just, oh hi, the room's just filled with different anomalies that could happen, and yet none of them ever happen. And we're not missing a camera, right? Because I know camera malfunction is one of the things, but I don't remember any rooms that we're not scrolling through. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1. Hi. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the original. Okay, so we're not missing any cameras. And apparently intruders are not a special type that we need to, you know, segment off into its own report system. Unlike ghosts. I don't know why ghosts are like a special thing. Maybe it's because they have to call in a different team. Maybe it's like the that's not right. That's not supposed to be there. Maybe the main team can only deal with like moving objects and intruders and like physical phenomena. And then you have, let's see, you'd have like an electrician team for camera malfunction and distortion and light anomalies and maybe even steam/smoke. And then you'd probably have a paranormal team to deal with abyss and ghost, I would think. So that kind of makes sense that you'd need like specialists to deal with some of those. Is that kind of weird? I see a little like weird haziness on that. It's probably nothing. Is that weird? I don't think it is, but we're gonna throw it out there anyways. Because that's been bothering me for a minute. Okay. Because it looked like the stools were like turned around. But maybe they're swivel stools. Those do exist. Instant suffering. Oh boy. My favorite. But there should be some anomalies going right now. The Bow Bow is still here. Aha. I told you I'd get you next time you show up. Don't think I wouldn't. Showed them what for. No more instant suffering, though. Very sad. Is that drain normal? I don't know if it is. Yeah, that's normal. Okay. Weird. Everything here looks normal, too. Where's all these anomalies of which it speaks? It couldn't have just been the instant suffering and the ghost. Oh. That ain't right. There's no gravity on this train. Things can't be rolling. That's just not normal. Yeah, whatever the last couple anomalies are, I'm certainly not seeing them. Hmm, you're different. So those pamphlets or whatever, little magazines can change. I don't know, I'm trying to like really focus in because I feel like I'm missing something. But it's difficult because I'm seeing no significant differences. You're not normal. Whatever you are. I don't know, what is that, a cadaver or something? But I definitely get to spend more time looking and less time fumbling around the report menu, which I'm very happy about. And I keep looking out these windows. I don't know if there will be anything outside the train that is haunted, but I'm not sure. Oh, we got... Dang it. Man, where were the other anomalies? Let's look at the... Ooh, fixed 18. That's pretty good. What did we miss? Object movement in the dining car. Okay, we'll try to look for that. Light anomaly in private car, we saw that. That was the one we were trying to report. An extra object in passenger. So dining and passenger, there were objects. Let's look at those. Let's see, passenger is the first one, right? Yeah, passenger car. So there was movement in here, I think. I don't know where. I mean, there was this, but we already reported and got rid of that. Pretty sure. So I don't know. So it was a movement in here that we didn't catch. This is where the light was. And where was the dining car? It was an extra object, I think. Unless I... Was it dining car? Yeah, must have been. Anyways, we're back to it. This time we're not gonna miss anything. Let me really memorize the passenger car, just to be sure that the next time something moves, I'll notice it. This is right there next to the first tray table. Those two still haven't moved at all, I know that. It's right directly below the fire extinguisher. This might have been offset a bit, and I never noticed. Maybe. But I need to remember that's directly below and red-ish. So now that we got that place mostly kind of fully memorized. And this place I've looked at a million times and nothing's ever looked different or out of place, so that's concerning. I don't remember where it said the extra object was, but I think it was possibly in the dining car. Which is weird, because I would have thought that I would have noticed if there was something different in there. Hmm. Is that table the normal length? Might be, but yeah, it just... Oh, hi, you're definitely different. That's not good, like, carry-on baggage. You can't bring that in here. It's too heavy. You know how heavy the human skeleton is? It is not light. Though, actually, I don't know if, carry-on luggage has a weight requirement on trains. I know it does on planes, because they need to, like, calculate fuel and everything. But on trains, I'm not so sure. I mean, I would guess you would need to calculate fuel efficiency on trains as well. I just don't know how much fuel a train can hold, how often they refuel them. I've never actually ridden on a train myself. We don't have many trains around where I live. If I want to go somewhere, I need to take a plane there, which is unfortunate because I do not like flying. Not that I have anything like particularly against flying. I'm just it's just not comfortable, you know? Hmm. Are these chairs different? I feel like something here is different. And I don't know why. It's really bizarre because I'm pretty sure that's all normal. It just feels like the spacing is off on everything. But I've already anomalously reported, and it said nothing's wrong there. So very weird. So the chairs are fine, the table's fine, the laptop's normal enough, the bags seem normal. So I don't know what the problem there could be. Oh, that's something. I don't know how you did that, but please go fix it. I'm more impressed than concerned with that one. Ah, light anomaly in WC. No instant suffering here. Very sad. Is that counter supposed to extend like that? I guess it is. Okay, so the sync counter kind of goes out a bit from there. Good to know, possibly. Unless that is actually an anomaly and it just didn't report it correctly, I don't know. There's some shelving down there. I don't think that's enough in view to be something important, but we'll keep an eye on it. I don't know, I'm a little paranoid now that something's gonna move in the passenger car, and I'm not gonna notice it again. Because it said there was something that moved in there, and I don't know what that was. Okay, I was recounting all the cameras again. Because anytime I come back to the first camera faster than I think I should, my brain immediately tries to tell me that there's a camera missing. And I have to go through a recount just to be sure. Because there's supposed to be 6 cameras, if I'm remembering correctly. And there was 6 cameras, so that's a plus. Did I see something there? Just report it. I swear something moved right there. But it's nothing apparently. Oh, you changed again. You see, that's what happens when you leave your food just sitting on the counter like that. Without any kind of sanitation. It turns all weird and crusty. You don't want that. Also, is that a prescription bottle in the garbage there? It's kind of concerning. I'm pretty sure that was always there, but I never really thought about the implications of it. Like, why would you have that in there? Is this place normal? Maybe. I'm gonna throw out a light anomaly just because this looks brighter than normal. And I don't know if that's... No, that's just how it's supposed to be, apparently. Don't smile day. Okay, so that changed, but that is a very small change on that one. Because yeah, world turns into don't, and that's the entire anomaly. So that one's pretty small. So you gotta look out for a very negative poster. Everything here looks fine and unmoved. $2 o'clock. All right. Seems like rather smooth sailing so far, but if there is an anomaly here that I have not seen, then that's not good. Is there always supposed to be a bar here? I mean, this is a bar, but is there... Okay, there is supposed to be a bar at the bar. That's good to know. No strange things in the toilet. Not this time, at least. At some point, I mean, it's kind of like the game's trademark at this point to just put a severed head in every toilet. Are you different? I feel like those straps look different. Nope, apparently they're fine. Well, that's good. Oh, tray table's up. Hi. Thanks for putting down the tray table. Guys, false alarm. They put the tray table back down. You don't have to go fix anything. It's perfectly fine. You see, if only all anomalies were as, courteous as that, you know, you go in there and instead of having to report it, they just fix the anomaly themselves. They're like, oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause you trouble. What a nice fella. Hmm. I wonder why it goes to static when all the anomalies get fixed. Because I could see at first, in the first games, it would go to static because I don't think they had... Oh, that's not right. I don't think they had animations for the things moving into like the anomalous positions. But as of these games, if any anomaly happens while you're looking at the camera, you can physically see it move. So it's kind of weird that when you report it, you don't just see it move back. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it probably just doesn't anomalously fix itself. It probably, actually has someone go in and fix it and they didn't want to have to animate that, but it just seems odd. Or at the very least, you would think that they would take down the one camera that has the report on it instead of every camera. Because it is a bit of a interference to not be able to see anything for a few seconds after each report. No, nothing moved there. It's fine. We're all fine. That still says world. That's good. I think that always will. I don't think they repeat any of the stuff. The cup is gone. Can't be taking my coffee cup. What kind of horrible person are you? Deprive a man of their hard-earned coffee cup. Were both of these tipped over? I remember one was on the napkin. They might both be tipped over. Yeah. Didn't quite remember. Why they're on the ground in the first place, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a public area and people do not treat public property very well. So they just leave garbage all over the place, but still, it's literally like the garbage is at the base of the garbage can. And they couldn't be bothered to just pick it up and put it in the bin that's right there. That is just... Oh, it's over here that has one cup upright and one tipped over. Okay. You're not right. You're supposed to be here. Wait. Maybe that was the anomaly earlier. Is that this was moved over to here, I think. And I just got more used to it being there than in its actual position. That's concerning. But that might have been the anomaly. There's an extra TV. You're not supposed to be there. Noticed you immediately. You're not very stealthy, are you, Mr. Anomaly? Wait a minute. Where's the... What, private? No. Which one is it? Sleeping car. Where's the sleeping car? We don't have no gosh dang sleeping car. There we is. Yeah, I don't know how long that that camera was offline for before I noticed it. It really just didn't occur to me. Oh, is that just a regular anomaly? Would that be a light anomaly? I don't know. Looks kind of light-esque, but that's fine. No instant suffering. Sad. I sense no danger here. Hi. That might be danger. Yeah, I reported you. Although, you know, it was probably pretty rude of me to report him. I mean, he probably just had constipation. He was, you know, upset that I was trying to hurry him along. And then I sent someone to go kick him out. Like, that's just rude. Why would I do that? You know, this brings up another good question. Why is there a camera in the bathroom? That I didn't really think of that until right now, but yeah, this is probably against some privacy laws. Like multiple. Is this even an official camera? Are any of these official cameras on the trains? This brings up another question. Does the anomaly, like, agency that we're a part of, do they set up the cameras, or are these pre-existing cameras that we're like tapping into and utilizing? Because if those are pre-existing cameras, then whoever set up the cameras on this train have some explaining to do. Also, are these the same? I think they are, but I wanted to see if their coloration or picture was different or anything. Nope, they're fine. Hmm. And you're sure you haven't moved? You sure that wasn't supposed to be over here? Maybe I just need to... Nope. Interesting. Very interesting. What are you? Alright then. Oh man, look like a mad scientist or something. Those glasses, I don't know. He's also speaking some weird language. I don't know, maybe like French or something. Are any of these different? Would I even notice? They do repeat. Why do they repeat? I don't think you're supposed to repeat. Yeah. Yeah. See, well, actually, I guess they do repeat. It's just they repeat of different images. 4 o'clock. That's... I keep thinking I see something, like right as I flip off the camera, I'm like, wait, was that one? But it never is. I'm just, gaslighting myself, I guess. Still no instant suffering. 'Tis a sad day. Also, I assume there's a lot of anomalies that can't appear if like on a camera that you're looking at. Because I've noticed a lot of instances where I'll flip off of a camera and then back onto the camera because I thought I saw something, and then just have a really blatant, like, intruder anomaly right in the middle of the screen, even though it was a camera I was on like a second ago. So I assume certain ones, like objects moving, oh, that's not right, can appear with you looking at it, but things like intruders seem to be locked to only cameras that are not currently active. Hmm. Hi, you're back. Welcome. That guy's real easy to see because he's moving around. If he wasn't moving, then it might be a little creepy to look up and kind of just see him staring from the top of the window. But all in all, he's not that big a problem. Oh boy. Ghost passenger car. See ya. I don't know, I feel like there aren't as many anomalies in here. Maybe I'm just seeing, like, happening to see the same anomalies over and over, but I feel like a lot of the anomalies I'm seeing are the same ones I've seen before. Oh. I don't think there's an imminent collision. We're not moving. Good sir. How would you collide if you're not moving? How would the computers even sense that you're going to collide into something if the computers aren't on? It's very good questions. Because, I mean, I guess you could still have an imminent collision even if you're not moving, just by, like, another train coming towards us, which would be, like, extreme negligence on the part of whoever you know, sets up the routes for all the trains. I mean, to have two of those collide when one of them is down for maintenance and just sitting on a track, I don't even know how negligent you'd have to be to make that happen. But it's pretty unlikely, I would think. Man, but that would make for like a crazy anomaly. Something literally crashes. Oh, finally something happened here. Thank you. But if like a whole train just came and crashed into this train and that was the anomaly. I mean, how would you even report that? How would they even fix that? Oh no, the cups, indeed. The cups, they were all over the place. But I'm happy about that because that was the first. I've been looking at those cups so intently every time I went to that screen, and they were never different. So I'm kind of happy that finally it paid off to be looking at that. No more instant suffering, though. I'm still waiting for that to come back. Also, where did all the brown cups come from? Because there was a ton of cups here, and the white cups were here, but where's the... I don't even know where those are. Yeah, the one person just sleeping under the sheet. I don't know. I mean, they were sleeping like the dead, for sure. Very hard to wake them up. We needed to send the whole anomaly team in there. Wait a minute. That's not right. Those aren't supposed to be stacked all the way up to the top. Right? Yeah. Get out of here. Excuse me. What is that? Distortion? Camera malfunction? Distortion? Uh, oh, that's everywhere. Is that just because this is the last hour? Or is something happening? No, it's the last hour ambiance? Okay. That's a bit perturbing, but, good. I guess that's a positive thing. Is that supposed to be there? The thing way in the background? But it's like we're sitting there looking at the screen in our office, and our boss is just like right behind us. He's like, "Oh yeah, 1 hour until the shift is over. Let's turn up the ambiance here. Just get the boombox out." Hmm. I am very concerned because I have not seen anything change yet since the ambiance kicked up, which I guess was only like 20 minutes ago in the game, but still, at this point in the game, the anomalies are supposed to be like... There's one there. The anomalies are supposed to be kind of going faster and faster as you get to this point in the night. That's probably why the ambiance kicked up in the first place. Then you start gaslighting yourself, yeah, especially because of the music. It gets you worked up to the point that you're like, something's wrong. Something must be wrong. The music's too creepy for everything to be normal. But luckily I've looked at these places for long enough that most of the, like, obvious stuff I know is fine. It's the small details I'm worried about. We found two since the creepy music began. That's probably good for me. Oh, and it kicked up again. Bow bow. Am I? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not missing any cameras. That's good. Just had to triple check that. Is this area correct? I don't see how it wouldn't be. I just feel like this wall is too close. But I don't know. It's probably nothing. I'm probably just going crazy. Plunger is normal. Ah. Lighting anomaly, private car. How is this a private car? There's windows everywhere. That's not private at all. I guess the bathroom was always pretty cramped. So just thinking it should be bigger is not an anomaly. I mean, it's a train. Makes sense. It's a lot more spacious than the bathroom on the RV that my dad used to have. Those things are tiny. I made it. And yeah, definitely I feel like it does a good job of making you really look close and then popping something right in your face. Kind of just a good jump scare formula for sure. But I guess we're going to the hotel and we have a whole nother set of items to memorize. That's gonna be fun. Hoo boy. Let's see. The Outlook Manor has been evacuated and the hotel guests have been transferred to temporary lodgings after the staff made discoveries that point towards an impending anomalous event. One of the cleaning staff reported that during their shift, some of the decorations had reorganized themselves while she glanced away. A guest reported seeing a pale figure wearing a wedding dress gliding through one of the hallways. Incoherent sounds have been heard from the corridors during both morning and night, and footprints have been reported on the ceiling. No, that's normal. That's how it's supposed to be. Alright, got a lion thing up here with a what's it? Got ropes on both sides, 2 benches over here, no benches over here. Remember that, because I'm gonna forget that. 2 bags here and a little trolley thing. Got a Lambo or something. Fancy car, less fancy car. 3 lights, 1 light. Manhole cover. Good. I used like 1/3 of all my time on one camera. Okay. Got faces, flour, chairs, 2 pillows, 2 bags. Bag over there, bags here, and another little trolley. 3 bags though. 3 bags, another trolley, plants, 3, 4 plants. Base with that. There's a lot of details here. Another one of the lion things. 2 bags, elevators, 2C fire exit. Will any of this change? Because that would be concerning. This is open. This, oh boy. It's always so overwhelming when you first start the level because you're trying to take in like 100% of all the information in front of you in just a couple minutes, and that's difficult. There's a lot to take in, especially when you're trying to like quantify what you're looking at. 2 benches, 3 lights, 1 light, lion. All is well there. Was there always an empty trolley up here? I think so, but I didn't directly look at it. Who put balls on the floor? Who did that? Was that you? Because I don't think that's normal. personally. I mean, I'm not here to judge, but that it just seems a bit odd. Everything there looks fine. Fine enough, at least. I don't know. Maybe something was wrong there. There's a dog. Dog anomaly. Hmm. All the plants are still there, which is good. This light is off. I think that light was always off because this area always looked a bit dark. But just making note of that the middle light in this hallway is off. If that ever turns on, it's probably an anomaly. Although honestly, not a bad anomaly to have. I mean, if I had a ghost going around in my place, I would want it to be fixing lights. I'd never have to replace a light bulb again. It would just do it for me. It would think that it's scaring me. I'm just thankful about it. It'd be kind of cool to have a helpful ghost living in your house. So I don't think ghosts are helpful 9 times out of 10. Is this what the carpet was supposed to look like? I think so. That just looks bizarre to me now. That carpet definitely looks bizarre. That ain't right. That's all fine. There's a cup here with a napkin under it. I don't know if that's normal. Let's just... I forget that we can just report anything and everything we want. Is distasteful but normal. That's fair. And I guess we should probably expect that hotels would have pretty ugly carpeting. They almost always do. Is this different? I don't know. I feel like there should be something on that. We should report rooms for bed. That's a different TV. I used to have a TV like that when I was younger. They're good TVs. Very heavy. You never want to have to move them, but you know? Did you just move? I swear, every time the camera changes, I think something moves. It never does. We got email manner. Very good. What is that? That's a weird plant thing. Let's report it. Because it's weird. But if it's normal, then it's fine. Everything's fine there. There could be a lot of like really small details that are changed in this. Also, for some reason, every time I come to this camera, I feel like the distance between these two cars gets bigger and bigger. Even though I'm pretty sure it never changes. It just feels like those are always further apart than they used to be. Were you supposed to be on? Are these supposed to be diagonal? Probably. Let me just check that. Hmm. Well, everything seems normal then. Because we got the carpet, we got this TV. And that's about it so far. When the elevator sign changes, you'll know. That's ominous. Do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. Oh, hi. The ghost, the elevator. Ah. Very good. It'd be interesting if you actually had to like see all these anomalies while the hotel was active. Because if you actually had people coming and going, like moving things, and you still had to like see the anomalies and be able to tell what is anomalous and what is normal, that would be very difficult. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Need that painting in the lobby. Well, what painting in the lobby? Door closed. Hmm. What do you mean, this painting? Because none of the paintings in the lobby seem particularly bad. Oh, you're right. This door's closed. I was like, what door was open? But yeah, this one, the one with the balls, the ball door. How do you have a fedora painting? Is that a fedora? What even is that? What kind of hat is that? Just a top hat? The semi Picasso person. That is true. It is a bit of a weird painting. Though out of all the paintings in these games, I think that is like one of the least offensive ones. You just move. You can't. That definitely. Yep. Oh, the report actually moved with it. That was kind of cool. As a top hat? Yes. Still kind of weird that you just have a picture of a top hat. What's that about? Now, if you combined these two, and there was the glass that had the hat, and it was like wearing the hat, I would take that. That would be a cool painting. The first game the dude bent over himself. I don't remember that one. But I certainly remember a lot of very disturbing paintings throughout the course of these games. And I'm not a fan of most of them. And this one's like, I don't know, it is one of the least disturbing to me. But certainly there are some paintings in the kind of like Picasso-esque style that can be very odd and off-putting. I don't know. Once again, abstract art. Hi. You are really bad at that. Come on, if you're gonna creepily play the piano, at least play it well. Like what, you take requests? You know Fur Elise? I like that one. I know multiple people named Elise. So obviously I would like that musical number. Play Darude Sandstorm. I'm sure they could. I'm sure it's possible. Is that weird? What is that? I don't know what that was. Probably just a weird pattern on the towels or whatever. Yeah. And since we got nothing else going on, is that cup supposed to be there? Because I keep seeing it, but I don't remember seeing it the first time I looked. Nope, that's normal. Good. I better not touch the flower painting. It's like the one... Oh, abyss. Elevator at... The cup is normal? That's good. Well, it's normal so far. We don't know if it'll stay normal, though. We'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Oh, okay, so false reports increase the anomaly of spawn rate in hard mode. I was just talking about how I was thinking that the anomaly or the false reports should increase anomaly spawn rate in regular mode because I didn't know that's what it did in hard. But that's pretty cool. Once we get to hard mode, we'll need to not be messing around at all. We'll need to know what all the anomalies are. Do you know if are there different anomalies between normal and hard mode? Or, oh, that's this. Uh, or is it like, could you memorize all of the anomalies in normal and then go to hard and be able to just see them all like that. There are different anomalies and sometimes new objects. Oh no. That is pretty interesting actually. Because yeah, that would make it so that the relatively small handful of anomalies that you can find on any given level would be then increased because you then have the normal mode and hard mode anomalies for each level. Yes. I love it when redacted happens. That's my favorite. Hey, everything seems fine here. Mostly. Sort of. Imagine if one of these buildings in the background just like disappears and that's the anomaly. That would be a pretty big anomaly. Like, how would you even go about fixing that? Oh, what is that? What in oblivion is that? I don't know. But whatever it was, it is gone now. Oh, that's a very lot. I see they expanded the hotel a bit. Really trying to fit the maximum number of customers in here. Because this is a much longer hallway. I mean, that makes sense. If I was an anomaly, I would not want an angry grandma to just go in and start beating me down with a stick. I mean, why do you need the men in black when you could just have the grandma who smack? You know? It's a lot easier. Is there something missing here? I don't know. Something about this room feels off. I feel like this is too empty. But maybe that's fine. It just, you know, when you go to a room and it just feels weird, even if you can't really quantify how or what is missing, it just feels off. And then sometimes it's absolutely nothing. It was just your brain messing with you. Is there always 4 chairs here? I feel like that was a 2 chair, but maybe not. No, it's normal. This game has that effect. Yeah, all these games very much have that effect. It is. There's always 4 chairs there? Yeah. I think it's just that there were 2 cups there, so my brain was only thinking of like it seating 2. No escape. What do you mean? I have not seen No Escape. Oh, it's supposed to say fire escape. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right. Oh, he just chilling. You know. You know when you just relax so hard your torso disappears. Happens to me all the time. Oh, that is unsafe. There's a fire hazard right there. You can't be having that. Come on. Someone get the electrician in here. He has to pull himself together. Well, that's difficult without a torso. Let me tell you what. Yeah, you usually need help if your torso disappears to get yourself back together. Because I mean, the arms they can move pretty well, but if they're not like grounded to something bigger. Oh, you got some like swamp gas coming out of here. Uh, it's you can't really do much. The arm just kind of wiggles around without really any leverage. No, it's swamp gas. That's all it is. Maybe a weather balloon, but who knows? Do the room numbers change? This is 204. Was that? That used to be 304. I seem to remember, but I'm not confident in that. No one would suspect a weather balloon to be in the sewer. They really wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't, but that's just what happened. So, oh, distortion at the lobby. Nice. Okay, 201 to 231. Okay, so I think it being in the 200s is correct. Also, why is the light casting a shadow? is that is that an anomaly? Because that seems, why would there be a shadow right above the light? That seems so bizarre to me. Maybe it's just an issue with the level design, but that's weird. It's built different. That is one way to put it. Yes. Ah, speaking of built different, my man is freaking pinhead. Pinhead Larry. I don't know. There's too many bottles behind the bar. Oh, they lost their limbs again. Well, isn't that unfortunate for them? Yeah, I'll check the bar again. Let's see, all these bottles? Maybe. I don't know. I think I would have to specify what portion of the bottles are wrong. I don't know which part of those would be extra. Because I don't remember exactly how it was. Was this handle always up? Probably. That might not even be one of those extendable handles. Maybe that's just how they all are. Yeah, looks like how it all is. Yeah, it looked like people were trying to pull him together. Because, he had all those bandages and everything on him. So poor dude. He's going through it. Let's just keep reporting this every time we come in here. See if any of those are extra. Because I don't know. Hmm. I am glad that it tells you what you got wrong at the end of the match. Because that is something that I've been wanting for a long time in these games. Because if you just find like nothing and then you end up dying, then it's like you made like zero progress the whole time. But if it tells you vaguely what was wrong and that you didn't notice, that can actually help you improve over the next few runs. Guess the bottles are normal? Yeah, probably. But it is one of those areas that's like high density and has a lot of things that could change, and those I'm always very suspicious about. Oh, well, it's just Jimbo. He likes to get blood everywhere. It happens. Hmm. These lions still haven't changed as far as I can tell. And I've been waiting for them to. I don't know how they would change, but I just feel like they're a prime target. Is there supposed to be these rope things here? Is that normal? No, it's not normal. Because I was counting the plants, I was like, that plant is a bit obstructed. I would have noticed that. Ah, it told us about this anomaly earlier in the description. So that's good. Man, we're getting a lot of anomalies for. Is this our first? I think this is our first attempt. So that's good. It's always nice to have a nice casual run in a stream where things aren't going horribly, horribly wrong. For a second, I thought that was more bloodstains. That's just a weird shadow again. We're fine. Oh, our boss is about to get the sick beats. Be wary of up dog. What's up dog? I have no clue what that might be. Hmm. I don't think anything major has changed outside. I think the smoke or the steam coming out of the sewers is pretty much the only outside anomaly we've had, which is kind of concerning given that it's a very large area and I feel like there should be more stuff going on out there. Oh, is that the too many are active thing? Oh yeah, you're different. Get out of here. I know what's best. Oh, light anomaly in the looby. 3 anomalies are active. Is that like consistent across all the games? Because I remember in the earlier games, it did seem pretty evident that it was 3 are active, it gives the warning, and 4 kills you. But I don't know if that changes between the games or not. Oh, you're normal. Interesting. My biggest, like, is that stool normal? Probably. My biggest pet peeve about it is that it only gives you the warning once. So if you get the warning and then manage to get rid of all the anomalies, then if 3 anomalies come back up, it won't give you the warning again. It's just you die. So there's no way to tell how many anomalies are active after that first warning. And that's, I mean, it makes sense. It's a good balancing thing because it does kind of give you a heads up. After the warning, just get good. That's fair. It's like I kind of wish I would get some kind of counter or something. Maybe even like just a little caution symbol in the corner that's like there are too many anomalies active right now. But it makes sense. It'd be a bit too easy if you could just keep track of how many anomalies are active based on a warning symbol. I'm not seeing anything. I did fix a couple anomalies, but I feel like I'm missing a lot right now. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's a little goblin. He's only got 1 HP. Where are all those anomalies? Because I'm not seeing nothing. You know, it'd be cool if they had sound anomaly as an option. Yeah, that's fine. Because then they could have like small things in the background of like the sound design and make it so you'd have to report it through the secondary report window. That'd be kind of interesting. Because like on this screen, if the crickets stopped, that could be a type of anomaly or something. Yeah. Sad. Yeah, true. Generally the sounds are based on something else. Object movement in elevator A. I don't remember seeing anything there. Object movement in lobby and camera malfunction in lobby. Weird. Usually you can see the camera malfunctions. Maybe it was that the lobby disappeared and I just didn't notice it for a bit. That usually happens. Well, let's try that again. Let me look at elevator A and lobby. Yeah, I don't see anything obvious that was out of place last time. It all looks exactly how I remember it. And in elevator A, there's not really much to move. Is camera malfunction always just that the camera's disappeared? Or does it sometimes, you know, sometimes that it's other malfunctions? Because I know there's, well, I guess if there's a different malfunction, it's probably distortion, not a camera malfunction, right? I don't know. But yeah, usually if the camera just disappears and I can't look at it for a while, it takes me a good amount of time before I notice generally, unless I'm like specifically looking for that room. Hmm. It is kind of weird because there's a multitude of malfunctions that could possibly happen aside from the camera just going offline, but I suppose that makes sense. And I guess in my haste to try to find the anomalies, I didn't even think about noticing if the lobby was there or not. But what was moved here? I mean, these could move. I guess these in the background could move. None of the lions have done anything yet. That is true. If it was very... I mean, I like how... Hi. I like how sneaky it is. I was just thinking that the broad term of camera malfunction could, in theory, encompass other types of anomalies as well. But yeah, usually if it's... Is that stool supposed to be slightly turned the wrong way? Because all the rest are turned towards the bar. That one isn't. Nope, that's normal. Okay. Just making sure. You start to notice really insignificant things. Is there a window missing? Or are these supposed to be kind of inconsistent? Nope, supposed to be kind of inconsistent. You mean this cart up here? Maybe. I do try to look at that one every so often, but it is kind of hard to tell what it's doing because it doesn't have anything on it. So it's not that significant of a set piece. Yeah, watching the colors is probably one of the hardest things for me. Cause I'm speaking of which, this were these supposed yeah. I mean I think these are, I'll report it anyways, but I do think that's how that was. But yeah, the colors are a tough one for me because in my head I basically just keep track of the objects themselves. And if the color changes, that doesn't necessarily mean I'll notice that anything's wrong. I'll just be like, yep, 3 things of luggage, that's all accounted for. We got really far for our first attempt, which is very nice. Yeah, red, black, yellow? Cream? Beige? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's whatever that is again. Yeah, definitely. The false reports can be dangerous if you flip over to an intruder. I had a few close calls like that in previous games where I'd report something and then like flip between 2 cameras and then there'd be an intruder zooming my camera into him. And it gets pretty intense trying to like speed report after the previous report is done because sometimes you just have barely enough time to get that out of there. So it's a good thing I try to keep false reports to a minimum. But you never know. You could just be very unlucky. The one time you do a report is the one time you run right into the enemy. I wonder if Huge Man ever comes back. Because I know Huge Man, I think, was in the first game. I never saw him there. And I know he can appear in, what was it, the fourth game, I think? I never saw him there either. I've been very unlucky with my Huge Man experiences. I have only heard tales and seen videos of the Huge Man, never first-hand experience. Just quite a tragedy. I'm sure everyone understands. Hmm. I haven't seen anything in a while, which is not good. Paintings swapped in the bedroom, did they? Let me slowly work my way up to there. Oh, they did. I didn't see that. Leave us now. Is it? Oh, that's not very welcoming. You know, they should really, really work on their signs. You need signs that are gonna make people want to stay. You know, not to leave, because that's not good business. You know, it's not good business at all. It's weird because these are like one of the main things I look at in here. I don't know how I didn't notice those. Ah, Jimbo's back. Unfortunate for him. Hope he feels better soon. It's because the glass wears the hat. Indeed. That's usually what I think of when I see it as well. But I don't know why. I guess I just didn't look at those paintings that last time I looked at the room. Which is so out of, you know, odd behavior for me to completely skip over such a thing. And what moved in here last time? I don't know. That's what's concerning me. I'm that bed looks way different. That just throws off the color palette of the whole room. You can't fool me. From red to green. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference. You know, honestly, the one where this thing, oh, there was the sparks again. I didn't stay around long enough to see it. There's no sparks there. I don't see anything. But yeah, this one was pretty tricky when it like flipped the laptop over. Because if you don't look directly at the laptop, it doesn't really seem like anything's wrong with it. Okay, and there's no smoke there either. It's good. Probably. It was something else. I hope your outlets aren't sparking. Because that's really not a good sign. But, you know, if they are, just be sure to hover your hand over it until a big circle appears, and then the electrician will come and fix it while you black out for a few seconds. You see, it's how the real world works. Kind of wish that's how the real world worked. That'd make life a lot easier. You just summon someone to fix any issue you have by just hovering over it until a circle appears. Everything looks fine there. Did this guy? No, that guy's fine. I mean, he hasn't, opened his third eye yet, so unfortunate for him. Does that mean that if we, like, destroy that guy's third eye? Hi. Are we, like, regressing him? Are we taking away his enlightenment? Because isn't opening your third eye supposed to be something to do with that camera check? I think all the cameras are here. I think I would notice if there was a camera gone, you know? No enlightenment on my watch. Definitely. But yeah, all cameras seem to be accounted for. Let me just see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You're supposed to have 6. So from the lobby, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to start. So all cameras are good. Fire exit still says fire exit. That's a plus. You didn't notice it last time? Nuh-uh. I definitely noticed it. I just didn't report it as like a tactical choice, you know? It's like, "Oh, hi." I don't like that you're zooming in now. Okay then. Nice. Losing is a tactical. Well, it's the stream would have been too short if I just won it first try. So I just win. Just let it kill me really quick. It's a tactical choice. Obviously, it was the redacted. Ah, that's the redacted. Okay, that's good. Are you sure that's not the expunged? She looked rather expunged. It's for the content. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's for the content. Hmm. The expunged is way more expunged. Oh no. We have not even scratched the surface of how expunged something can be. Oh, the car's finally changed. Nice. I've been waiting for that one. Hmm. Nothing too interesting going on anymore. Pipe extra object pipe bomb in your mailbox. That would indeed be an extra object. I don't think that that is the kind of extra object that I would like. Um um oh no. I guess intruder aisle. You're an intruder, right? Yeah. The way that I remember it is in a previous game, one of the tips said ghosts are see through, intruders are not. So if it's not see through, no matter what they're doing, it's not a ghost. You know? They gotta be see through to count as a ghost. Oh hey, I found another anomaly in the chat rod there. Nice. If only the game gave me credit for that one. I found so many anomalies outside of the game. It should really count them. Is there a towel missing there? I don't think so, but we're gonna throw that out there just in case. Bailiff, whack his pee. I like that. I definitely like that meme. It's a great meme. Were there were there supposed to be cups on this table? Or is it only this table that has cups? No, apparently only that table had cups. Nobody's allowed to have cups anymore. But yeah, I definitely need to get myself some mods at some point in the future. Because, oh, no escape. Again. Because those things do pop up quite a bit. Is this longer? This looks a lot longer. Stop being long. I swear that just, I don't know, when the screen moves, it looks like other things move with it. It's what she said. I don't think that's what she said to a lot of people, but you know, maybe to someone. Hmm. What is this? Is this door open? Is that a thing? Is that just a turn in the hallway? I never looked at this like very far corner. Is this wall normal? Are you normal? It just looks like a weird pattern that I never noticed before. Okay, but that's normal. Good. Door closed. The wall's just weird, yeah. It's just weird in a normal way. Or, I guess, normal in a weird way. You know, it gets a lot harder. Does that thing not have like a floor to it? I don't know. But it gets a lot harder to look and find anomalies and focus on things when you have a song stuck in your head. And pretty much every single time I play these games, I get a song stuck in my head. And there's like no sound in the game. So it makes it really hard to get songs out of your head when you're not hearing anything else. Carol of the Bells, but with thwomp noise. What would that even sound like? That's that's a bit odd. But I mean, I guess I can't really judge given the songs that have been stuck in my head with the last few. Hi, Abyss, elevator. Ah. Oh, there's another one over there. We got two of them. Do I have to? No. Trying to figure out if I had to do both of it, like report both of them separately. But we're fine. It's all good now. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Oh, there's the smoke again. Oh, there's that one again. That wasn't in your house this time. That's good. Hmm. Well, this hasn't changed again. That's good. This guy hasn't, reached enlightenment again. This hasn't been roped off again. There are no balls here. There's still a few of the anomalies we've already seen that have not changed. The homemade meth lab isn't exploding again. That's a plus, I have to say. You know, last time that happened to me, it was quite unfortunate. Really gets in the way of the streaming when everything's exploding in your house. I also kind of wish that you would have like live anomaly counter. I guess you could just count in your head like an intelligent human being. But personally, I think it'd be easier if the game just had it for me. You know? Not that that would actually help, because really the only thing that would possibly do is it could possibly aid in knowing when it'll end, because usually like around between 25 and 29 anomalies is where the levels usually end. But then you could also just look at the time. So there is that. Hmm. None of the luggage has switched just yet, as far as I can tell. So that's concerning. Just waiting for that to occur. You did done moved. I should have noticed that because it was in the wrong position when I got to that camera, but that's fine. Luckily, I usually look at the cameras long enough for if anything to be moving, I'll notice it. Because if you flip by them too fast, sometimes you won't even see. So why is it that you can... Oh. Never mind. I was gonna say, why is it that you can report intruder in the drop-down menu? Oh, hi. When normally you just hover over them for intruder, you just click on them. But then I guess the only time intruders popped up is when we were having that expunged thing that was coming at us, right? Which means that I might have accidentally dodged a bullet by going through the drop-down menu to do intruder. Because I don't know if I would have thought to do that normally. Because at first I thought it was a ghost, that's why I opened the drop-down menu, and then I changed my mind because I saw intruder on it. Oh, that's just the music, okay. For a second I thought there was like something going on the camera I was at. But we're fine. Everything's normal. Nah, you're not normal. You're not normal at all. How dare they? Was that a thing? No, that was not a thing. We're fine. Ghost turned to be more translucent? Yes. Chair changed in the bedroom. Alright, I'll work my way over to that. You're not normal. This chair? This hotel room. Is that the bedroom? Because I don't know, the chair looks normal to me, but maybe it's that chair? I don't know. It all looks normal to me, but we'll throw out some reports whenever we're there. Maybe I am just a fool. Maybe my third eye isn't open. Maybe your third eye is opened. Maybe you see things that I cannot. It's usually the case. Is that a bottle missing there? No. Sad. Once again, the bottles in the back are always a bit hard to keep track of. I sense no danger here. Is that normal? Is that a light anomaly? Right there. Let's just try that. Because I don't know if that reflection on that elevator door is normal. Really? No anomalies found? The TV was different, that's one anomaly, but we need 2 more to catch back up. And where might those be? I have no clue. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. There's like 2 more anomalies at least. I think by now there'd be 3. And I don't see any of them. And that is very concerning. I don't like that at all. Is there a camera missing? Yes. Camera malfunction lobby. I was thinking there's something missing here. I'm not seeing all my cameras. Let's look at the lobby. There's got to be something wrong here. Why is this moving? Distortion lobby? This camera's moving. It was just moving very slight amount, but it was there. I guess that was two of the anomalies. It's just both distortion and camera malfunction. Yeah, the lobby is definitely being a bit of a troubled child in this one. Enlightened man, get out of here. Yeah, and even when I should be in the clear, I always just keep looking until the final second. Just in case, you know? Because you never know, something might pop up at that last second and kill you. And that would just be tragic. Oh boy. Alright, I think I will... Still a chance an intruder kills you? That's true. I think I will try, like, start a run of the hospital, and I'm not expecting to beat it, but we should get some memorization down for next stream. Just to, you know, let's see. The redacted hospital has been evacuated and shut down due to multiple anomalous events. For several weeks prior to the evacuation, the staff of redacted hospital have reported surgical instruments and medicine going missing. What was first believed to be a case of kleptomania turned out to be the beginning of a Class 7 anomalous event. Days before the evacuation and shutdown, patients with no prior mental illnesses were reported to show signs of extreme paranoia and schizophrenia. The body of the head doctor was found in one of the operating rooms 5 hours before the evacuation. According to the first responders, the body was torn to shreds, quote unquote. University has huge man? Oh boy. Alright. Let's start the memorization. We got... I don't even know what that is. That Camrolls soda? Alright. Very nice. Sure, sure. I got the whole spiel from the other thing. You get trash. Morgue, isolation ward. National Doctors Day. At some point that's going to say don't Doctors Day. And, you know. Just like the smile one. Oh, and that's where that TV is. Because usually if they use an asset in an anomaly, it's an asset that's used elsewhere in the game, just not there. So I was wondering where that TV was from because I hadn't seen it yet. Once again, who the heck set up the camera in the bathroom? Like, that in and of itself should be an anomaly. Reuses a lot of Unity assets. That makes sense. It'd be pretty difficult to make these kinds of environments all from unique assets, you know? One dude out of Estonia, really? That's actually pretty impressive with how many high quality games he's put out and how much, you know, popularity and you know, traction the games have gotten. So, you know, for one dude to make all that, is this light supposed to be out? I think so. We'll report it just to verify. Home sweet home. Sweet home Alabama. Where the skies are so blue. I actually don't know much about that. That's like all I know about that song. Medical checkup. Also, I have to say, it is kind of a disturbing detail that the camera that's in the bathroom is like grainier and less high quality. Are there supposed to be people in that picture? it kind of makes it look like that wasn't something that was placed there, you know. It seems like it isn't an official camera. Oh, yeah, I've heard that. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. Why are these screens so like off center? That's not enough. Oh, because I guess you're looking this way. But why? I guess you're talking to people outside the thing. It's just weird to have your screen like in your peripheral view, but still have your like your mouse and keyboard right in front of you, you know? Seems very bizarre. But we just gotta get some good memorization done. Gotta lock in what these rooms are supposed to be like, including this random person's bathroom. This isn't even in the hospital. This is just, we just have a camera of some dude's bathroom in here. You're not right, right? You're, I would have noticed that, right? Okay, good. Thank you. I was starting to doubt myself that maybe that's normal and I just completely overlooked it. I've noticed that this game has significantly fewer random disturbing pictures. Like all the other games, all the pictures look very disturbing before they get turned into something else. Here it seems like whenever they get disturbing, it's because of an anomaly, which is good. It makes it easier to tell when things change. What is that supposed to just say breathe? I don't know. Probably. Just didn't look familiar. Well, I guess over there is where those computers are. The weird off-center computers. Was that the guy we saw on the train, the one in the toilet? Or is there always somebody at the toilet, like intruder wise, in these games? I know quite often, but is that like a specific one or just any of them in general that happen to be on the toilet? For me, it's like sure those ones are definitely entertaining, but I also kind of fear for you know not getting banned off of things because most of the intruders are, how would you say, very scantily clad, especially the ones in bathrooms. And even though I know, especially Twitch is very relaxed on rules about that, which I am happy about, but YouTube isn't, and I usually just upload the VODs onto there. But I don't think anything's ever shown that constitutes banning or demonetization or anything in these games. They're pretty not not low key, but just not super in your face. Is this also normal? It's really blurry. I doubt that they would change multiple of those posters in the same room, right? Yeah. Observation Duty 2 has a content warning? Really? Well, I played through that one. Hopefully that's fine. I think it would be. Oh, that's normal. Curtain in the patient ward, you say? No, I think that was blood from the ceiling, but good guess. Hey, look, this curtain. Is it this curtain? This curtain? This one? No. I'll try this one. No, apparently normal. No R-rated activities. Ah, is that the? No, I was thinking, is that the one in the kitchen? where there's the two, the or no, that wasn't the kitchen. That was in the bathroom in I think four. There were the two dudes behind the screen, but I think because it's behind a screen, that probably isn't too bad. I don't remember the one in two. Maybe I didn't. I just didn't find that anomaly, but I don't know. Certainly, it can be a little concerning in the living room. Ah, that's no good. Maybe maybe I did see that one. Perhaps I remember there was one where that door's not supposed to be open. Where there was something really sus going on. I don't know if it was in the second game, but there was something really sus going on, and I saw it from outside, just in the distance through the living room window. I saw something happening. Is this chair supposed to be turned like that? And I reported it without going into the room that it was in because I was like, that seems like it would not be good to get a close up on stream. So I don't know if that was the same one. I think that was the game that in the outside area had like the barbecue and stuff, so you could actually like there was a full outdoor camera. I don't know, but whatever it was, I don't think I've seen anything too intense like that in these games yet. And since you're specifying that game number 2 has that, then luckily I got past it without too much issue, and also it seems like that would indicate that there aren't issues like that in later games, which is good. It's very good. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff. I'm not trying super hard because I'm not really trying to win this. I'm just trying to get memorization done for next time. But it is still a little odd how there's certain things that I'm just expecting to see things move and I'm not seeing that. Hmm. This looks like it's a merged seat, but this is two chairs. I wonder if that's something. No more blood dripping from the ceiling. That's usually a plus. And who is this Jack Hoffman intruder of which you speak? Also, is that a person that I should know? Just just to warn anyone that's new here, I have a horrendous memory when it comes to names, especially celebrity names. So if that's somebody that I should recognize, like, name wise, I apologize because I do not know who that is. Did this move? I think the seat is supposed to be there. Oh, the clock actually moves. Or it did. That's good. It keeps moving, which means that it's hopefully not an anomaly. Hmm. It did give me the warning, so that means that something's wrong here. Oh, something is wrong here. There's supposed to be a second chair behind this chair. So that's good. Well, it's not good, but it's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember the shower guy. I think I saw him. That's a different poster. Hmm. Other than that, everything seems fine. National dot. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a. That's not right. Is that right? No, that can't be right. I was pretty sure. I was like 80% sure that was supposed to be International Doctor's Day, not National. That would have been a tiny, tiny little detail, though. So I'm kind of glad that wasn't a thing. But I was fairly certain it was supposed to be International Doctor's Day, not just National Doctor's Day. But yeah, now that I think about it, that would be such a small detail to change in an anomaly that would be pretty unfair. TV's missing. Or not TV, monitor is missing. We're finding a lot of anomalies. For just a trial run, we're doing good. And a lot of these posters changed. They're really, you know, taking advantage of having those pictures up there. The eyeball slightly under the table in the old house. I don't think I ever saw that one. I think the worst one that I ended up actually catching, and the one that I was most impressed with me catching, was in, I don't remember which game it was, but in one of the games, there's like a glass table, and past the stuff on the table, under the table, kind of through the glass, you can see the tiny little, distortion there that something is under it. So that is one that I caught that I was very surprised that I caught because it seems so. Is that plant pot different? It just seems so small and hard to see, you know? But yeah, I don't remember there being an eyeball under a table, so I probably missed that one a few times when I was going through the first game. Hi. Bro's just, I don't know. He's just having a good time. He's just looking around, I guess. It's just so small hard to see. That is not what she said. I'm fairly certain. Because that would indicate that somebody would actually have to be there looking for it. So, yeah, no, I think that's a bit of a plot hole. Hmm. Well, 3 o'clock already. Red spies in the base. I have not seen any such red spy. Was that the dude in the lobby area? It seemed a little, I don't know, bigger than the spy is supposed to be. But yeah, I guess we're not here to judge. He was being very sneaky though. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was a spy. I almost didn't see him. Oh, okay. I was like, why are there two plug-in spots like right next to each other? But anyways, that was a good thing. Let's see. Missing object, object movement, and missing object. Yeah, those are pretty tough to see on your first round because you don't really memorize where everything is. But that will be that. We'll get back to the doing the hospital and the university where apparently Huge Man is supposed to be able to spawn. So I'm looking forward to that. But we'll do that next time, which should be, it's Friday, right? Yeah. So that should be tomorrow, unless everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. thank you for being here, Mr. Ultefor. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. So see you later.